Hi, this is Linda from Graylind Industries, and today we have Douglas out in Texas, representative of Graylind Industries. And today we are testing, what are we testing today, Douglas?
We're testing a 2007 GMC 5500 diesel. It has 170,000 miles on it. Our baseline numbers are 87 parts per million on our nitrous oxide. Our hydrocarbons, carbon dioxide, and our carbon monoxide are running 0. The truck has been running for an hour, so we have a good baseline. We have no technology around the vehicle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in the house and grab a couple of holograms, and we're going to be, because this truck has 2 fuel tanks on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to apply the technology to the gas tank manually instead of doing it remotely.
Okay.
So we're going to hold fast for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to apply the technology. We're going to see if we have any change in this vehicle. Right there. Grab that knife. You got a knife on it? Scissors or a knife? How big you want? Just enough to cut the real close.
And who's the owner of the truck?
He just stepped out. He'll be right back.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Rusty.
Hi, Rusty. Tell me a little bit of the history of your truck.
It's a work truck. I use it. I work on heavy equipment.
Fantastic.
It's a portable shop is what it is.
A portable shop?
Yeah. I carry all my tools in it. It's got a crane on it. It's got a compressor built on it. Got a welding machine on it.
So you're a mechanic?
Yes, ma'am, on heavy equipment.
Fantastic.
This stuff work pretty good?
I'm sorry, Rusty, again?
I said, does this stuff work pretty good?
No. It works amazing. Every time.
Amazing.
It always hits its target. This is an applied science.
Well, I know everything has frequencies, so.
Oh, that's very refreshing because, you know, most people, you wouldn't believe, but most people are not aware of that.
Well, I studied the Bible, and I know that you can't mix linen and wool because of the frequencies cancel each other out.
Oh, that's very exciting, Rusty. How did you and Douglas meet?
Do what?
How did you and Douglas meet?
My wife knows Douglas.
Oh, okay. Has Douglas done a demonstration on your wife's vehicle?
No. I'm a mechanic. I'm very skeptical of anything. He's been trying to get me for a long time.
You're skeptical, and that you know about frequency. That's amazing.
Yeah, I like to see proof before I trust anything.
Well, right on. Well, we're going to do that today. This is very exciting.
The hard part is I worked so many hours, it was hard for him to get here. All right, he's back.
Is it unlead or diesel, Rusty?
What'd she say?
Is it unlead or diesel?
It's diesel.
Diesel, okay. And we're putting a permanent device on the vehicle today?
Yes.
Does Douglas have the machine set for diesel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. Hey, Douglas?
Everything is set for diesel. The numbers that we're looking at now are true numbers. It has been running for, I don't know, I got changing the time. Probably about a good hour. So we're going to let the frequency or the technology take its little course. We're going to wait about 5 minutes, and then we're going to purge the line, and we're going to see if we have the effects of the technology on this big diesel truck that we have here. Did Rusty tell you he works for a company that has, like, how many trucks do we have?
We've got over 300 pickups,
Not
counting the diesels.
So they got probably about 600 vehicles.
Just in Texas.
Just in Texas.
Fantastic. It saves us a lot of money.
So this truck that we're doing today only get about
It's 7 and 8.
between 7 and 8 miles per gallon.
Now, we're going to change that.
He just had the oil change Friday.
And he's
I've been
going
knowing
to change it again.
Yeah, I've been knowing Rusty for a while. He gets kind of like slow when I ask him to do something.
Well, he knows he's going to have to change the oil after 2 tanks after this first supply, correct, Douglas?
Yeah, I've explained everything to him, yes.
Okay.
There will be that much carbon buildup in the oil.
Yeah. Because
it's shooting all the bad stuff out right now.
Everything going through this.
So answer me this. How is it shooting? I don't understand the frequency part. I'm asking, why do you have to change your oil? Because usually when you change your oil, it's because your oil has soaked up the contaminants that were in your fuel.
That's exactly right. And that's exactly what this technology does. It treats the fuel in the tank, and once it starts moving up into the engine, it's going to be detoxifying all of the sludge and contaminants that are in the engine. So it's very important to change the fuel after 2 tanks of gas, only after it's first supplied, and then you go right back to your regular oil changes.
Okay, so it's really not, it's only changing what fuel is going in there. It's not actually changing anything. So the fuel filter is not going to be clogged. It's only going to be the contaminants that were in the engine. It's like changing brands of oil, and with the different ingredients that they have in the oils attack different stuff.
Correct.
Pretty much the same thing. It's only, so the fuel is burning cleaner, and it's going to knock out a bunch of crap. Gotcha.
Correct. And you're also going to notice an extraordinary difference in the power in your engine.
That would be awesome, because this is about a dog.
If you drive this truck often and this is your mobile office, you're going to notice a difference in the pickup once you've applied this technology.
Okay. Yeah, that's my mobile office, my shop, my everything. I live in this truck.
Well, then you're definitely going to see an increase in horsepower as well. Do you pull anything with that truck?
What'd she say?
What did you say, Linda? We get ready to purge the engine.
Does he pull anything with that truck?
Do you pull anything?
Well, that's a trick question. Honestly, no, I don't pull anything, but the truck weighs 25,000 pounds, so does that count?
Well, no, not really, but you would notice if you pull trailers or anything, you would notice a significant difference as well.
Actually, the truck itself is heavier than 95% of pickups pulling trailers. And it's considered a pickup, so.
Okay. Fantastic. Can't wait.
This thing is like a pickup pulling a fully loaded cattle trailer all day long. That's the reason most of the time the engines don't last but 100,000 miles before they blow. Huh? I don't know about no 3. Yeah, because this ain't diesel.
Douglas, I think your computer screen went out. I can no longer see the numbers.
There you go. I got the speaker. This is the speaker in the truck.
Can you hear me, Linda?
I can hear you, Douglas.
Check, mic check.
Douglas?
Yes. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We're purging the engine right now. Give me about 15 seconds.
Okay. I wish I had the Jeopardy music to play.
Well, I would sing, but I'm not tired. I'm worn out. I'm hot. But I've been out here all day messing around.
So what's the temperature there today?
100. It's about 100 degrees.
Woo! It's quite high here today as well, but, you know, we have a really nice cool breeze, so it doesn't feel too torturous or anything.
Where are you at?
In New Jersey?
New Jersey, huh?
I'm on a small island that's just across from Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Cool.
Sunday's up in Boston with our national fleet director for the fuel chip. His company is called Forever Green Solutions, and as a matter of fact, he's just returned from Germany, and he won the Ironman competition out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. He now qualifies to go to Hawaii in, I think it's September or October.
The Ironman competition, the physical agility one?
Yeah, and Jason was in an accident in 1991, and he's paralyzed from the chest down. So you can imagine what a champion this man is, because he's also already won the Ironman a few years back out in Hawaii. And he was out there on work as well. He was out there for the fuel chip technology, and while he was there, he just happened to win the Ironman.
All right, if we can see, the numbers they hadn't changed that much. It dropped to about 20 points.
My memory's shorter than I am.
Yeah, so we got, he just went out to get the baseline paper that we had. And our baseline was 76 parts per million. Right now, they're averaging out about 80. So we have a fluctuation between 51 and 75 on our nitrous oxide. Hydrocarbons continue to run at 0. There is no odor at all that is being released from the from the exhaust on this truck.
How does it feel, Douglas? Can you punch the run the RPMs up a bit? Give it some punches.
Yeah, that's what we just finished doing, and we're gonna punch it as soon as he stops smooching. We're gonna punch it again. Because you notice this is a diesel, so you can't actually run the RPMs up.
Hey, nice taser and great. Nice taser and great.
Give it a couple of punches. Boom, boom. Recalibrate, reset. 75. Give another punch. Calibrating. Come on, baby. Drop for me. Come on. Single digit midgets, baby. Come on. On which one? Nice.
It ain't single digit yet.
Nah. But it's running 50% less than what it was.
Yeah, but it's running clean anyway.
Yeah, diesel takes a bit longer than the gasoline engines to fully detox.
Yep. They do. I can do a gas engine.
Now you say I need to go through 2 tanks. I fill up every day. So does that mean go after the second day? But I usually only use half a tank. So do I need to wait 4 days and then do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can probably go 5 or 6 days and then change it.
Okay.
So then we work on that. 5, 6 days, get the oil changed.
Five or 6 days then? So go a week and do it the next week?
Yes.
5 days? Okay.
Yes.
So that's going to kind of screw it up a little bit when I fill up every day, right?
No, because you have the manual on the tank. So
Right.
So every time you put gas in your tank, it charges the gas. Okay. So you have a continuation. You have a continuation of charged fuel going through the system.
Right, but every time I fill it up, it's got to do whatever it does.
No, it don't, because once the process starts, and that hologram is on your fuel tank.
Right.
So every time you put fuel in the tank, it charges. As the fuel is going into your tank, it's being charged. So every tank that you run, you don't have to worry about taking your phone out because you have the manual product on the tank. Right. The only thing you do is fill it up.
Hey, Douglas, how does it smell, the exhaust?
It smells like a kitchen back room dryer in the laundromat. I just got out from underneath the truck. I rolled around underneath it just a few seconds ago. And you can absolutely smell no smell of gas or diesel, which it is a diesel vehicle, but you cannot smell anything coming out of this truck.
Did Rusty give it a smell yet?
Not yet, but he a little short and round, and he can't get on the ground too much. But get out.
I hear you.
He's gonna smell.
The test will be when it regens.
Right.
Because that's when it burns your eyes. You can't stand anything.
Right.
Let's take it this way, Rusty. If you're out there having, a rough day, you can't go lock yourself in a garage now with the engine running. It'll do you no good.
All right, Stan. I got 2 motorcycles and 2 pickups at home.
We do great. I don't know if Douglas has told you, but we have taken Harley Davidson, and we have the test off the dyno. We had a Harley out of the crate. We had, I believe, an 8 to 9% increase in horsepower, and we had taken all the pollution down to 0.
Wow.
We have a video of that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And they love the increase in horsepower.
Well, I don't have a Harley. I'm a mechanic. I don't like working on them.
And that's what you got to do, carry a toolbox around.
You do. You got to carry a toolbox with Harley. I've had to.
Really?
Yeah. That's the reason I won't have another one.
Well, I did a Suzuki earlier.
I got a Yamaha and a Honda in there.
I did a Suzuki in this guy's garage in the neighborhood earlier. It was running so rich.
The Yamaha's the one that's running. I mean, yeah, it's the one running rich.
Oh, we'll fix that before I leave. Matter of fact, after you take this through the process, like I said, what we talked about earlier.
Hey, Douglas, why don't you and Rusty take the vehicle for a drive?
We can. I just gotta put my stuff up.
Okay, we can do that.
But you ain't gonna be hooked up to it.
No, we're gonna have to.
We can't. Yeah, we can't leave it hooked up because the exhaust is not in the back. It's underneath in the middle.
That's okay.
So we're gonna have to disconnect. We're gonna have to disconnect everything, and you're going to lose. You're gonna lose visual.
That's okay.
So we will have to come back and reconnect.
Yeah, you can do that. It's a portable smart meter, Douglas.
No. What I'm saying is, once I take this smart meter out and move this vehicle, I have to purge the meter, reset it, and start the test over. Because once you stop, you have to purge the system.
Okay.
No, it won't calibrate out.
That only takes about 5 minutes, doesn't it?
What, to recalibrate the system?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem doing it. I'm just letting you know that you're gonna lose visual. You're not gonna be able to keep your live numbers, is what I'm saying.
That's okay. I think you guys should take a full ride. Let him feel the difference in the increase in power, and then you can put the system and come back on and hook it back up.
Okay. We'll try it.
See you in a bit.
All right, I'm gonna take you down now.
Okay, we're going to stay on the phone though, Douglas, so you can tell me how it's driving.
Well, matter of fact, we're going to keep audio, and you can talk to him as we drive it down the road. He can let you know exactly what's going on, but you're going to lose the visual on the numbers. That's all.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Let's take just a minute, Rusty. He should get that meter popped right out. It'll take a couple minutes when you return, to purge the equipment and reapply, but that makes no difference. I'd like to see your thoughts and feelings while you're driving your truck around, / your mobile office, / your mini portable equipment. What's the name of your business? I think Rusty got out of the car and talking to myself.
All right. Let's do that.
Do what?
Think about this.
You never know.
Don't run up in nobody's house.
No, hell no.
But as long as I've been sitting here, though, dude, the vibration has gotten lower.
Well, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it does that sometimes. Just so you know.
And the fuel, to clean the fuel in, this shit got stevia in it.
I said it did. You didn't hear me. You don't listen. Are you kidding my wife?
Man, shut up.
So you fellas left me talking to myself.
All right, hey, we had to get out and put the tools and stuff up and get the machine just.
Yeah, I had to change a flat on my truck today. So everything was still out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were going to hang in the car, Rusty, because when I had asked if you had gone and smelt the exhaust, Douglas said that, you know, you didn't get out of the vehicle or you didn't like getting up and down too often. So I was just chit-chatting away, and then I realized I was all by myself.
You know what we call it down here is talking out your butt is what Douglas was doing. I caught on equipment.
That was a brilliant man. He's one of my favorites.
I caught on equipment all day long, so.
We're going to go halfway across. Hey, we can take the
We'll take the loop.
we don't have to go the whole loop. We can just go right like when the last passengers come back around the side.
Okay. Otherwise, it'd be a bigger test going up the hill.
I'm getting a call. Just a second.
What if we said no?
Yeah, and she'd have been in trouble with it. Shit, man. Get my cigarette, dude.
Things are bad for you.
Hey, man.
Hey, guess what we have here, fellas?
I just got a call. Yay! What's happening out there?
Thunder, we have Douglas and Rusty out in Texas doing a diesel.
Diesel truck or semi?
What's that?
A mid-size truck.
Pickup or diesel semi?
It's considered a pickup, but it's a mid-size truck. It's a 5500.
Oh, hell yeah. But you got Allison transmission?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's a heavy-duty thing there right there. Now, surprisingly enough, we're not going to see a tremendous gain in fuel economy on that particular transmission because that thing will pull a house and you won't even know it's behind it.
Right. You're right, but usually it's called a Ford. I'm usually pulling them.
I like that. The Allison transmission is not our friend when it comes to fuel economy. But you know that thing. What do you got like
do you pull a trailer? What do you, is this, what do you use a heavy truck like that for?
It's got an upgrade on it that'll pick up like 6,000 pounds. I've got a welder. I've got an air compressor.
Oh, so
it weighs about 25,000 pounds.
Oh yeah, you're moving a portable condominium there, aren't you? Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's probably goes with 0 to 60 in about a minute and a half, huh?
0 to 60 in about 10 minutes.
Exactly. All right. Well, yeah, we're going to get you around to your sites and to your customers a little bit quicker. And most importantly, you know, what I designed this for was pollution, to completely eradicate the smell and the pollution, the toxin that comes with diesel. So we're going to give you a little more power. The acceleration is going to be there. But when you're traveling at, 65 miles an hour, empty or heavily loaded down, your RPMs are probably going to be right about the same.
All right, well, I've got a question.
Yeah.
This has got a Gen 1 regen system in it. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah.
It does not have depth fluid.
That's good. Okay. So it fills in, it comes back, right?
How is this going to affect the regen system?
Yeah, no, it's the same as on a big semi rig. Really nothing different. On diesel, this isn't a combustion. This is a compression. So the toxins are treated in the fuel, and then that signal is just going to carry. So really nothing. It does just take a little bit longer, to get the detox and the emissions down. So I don't know if Doug had a chance to tell you, once that toxin starts breaking up off the engine, those detergents in the oil, they're gonna absorb it. So you're gonna have to get an oil change here. Probably about probably 400, 450, 500 miles in that range.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think the regen system can help. Correct?
Sorry, you broke out there. One more time.
All right. On the regen, all that does is fill your exhaust filter up with contaminants.
Right.
Are we knocking out the contaminants?
Yes.
So does that mean it's going to regen less?
It's going to regen less, correct.
All right.
Well, have you guys done a base? Where are we at on this, Doug? Have you done the baseline numbers? I just got a text that you're on the field. Sorry, I've been filling out these reports here up in Boston right now. Have you had a chance to baseline this one, Doug? Where are we at? Linda, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, but I'm unable to hear the fellas.
Okay, I thought it was me. How's the weather down in New Jersey today?
It's really hot and sunny, but there's a beautiful breeze, a constant strong breeze, and it's really cool, the breeze. So it's really a nice day.
Right on. Well, I'm just up here putting our champion back together. He had a hell of a week last week.
Here comes. Must have gotten disconnected. Hold on, let me merge them in. Hold on just a second. I didn't know what happened to you fellas. You left us talking to ourselves again.
Oh, the dang tower dropped us. We live in town, but it's still the country compared to most people.
All right, so Doug, you had a chance to get baseline numbers on this vehicle. Where are we at?
We're pulling back up right now. We'll hook back up as soon as we get there. The exhaust comes out in the middle of the truck, and he couldn't leave it hooked up while we drive it.
Okay, so you've been driving the truck then for a minute. How did it handle?
I couldn't tell a huge difference. It's got power, and it may have a little more, but I really couldn't tell.
Well, when you put it to the ground, I mean, you were looking at the RPMs. Did they were they more responsive?
Well, it's normally responsive, so it's hard to tell a difference.
Right.
I mean, I've got 170,000 on it, but it drives like a new one.
Well, it's a diesel. It's just a little over broken in by now. It's fine. Okay, so you had a chance to drive the car. So Doug had some baseline numbers already done.
Yes, I got the baseline numbers printed out.
And okay, what were we looking? What kind of range were you looking at in the nitric oxide?
Nitrous oxide, we was running an average of 84.
84, 85. Yeah, that's what I was guessing. I was gonna say I was gonna guess 90 just off the top of my head. So okay, we're right on the mark then.
Okay, and the CO2 was running 1.2, so that the hydrocarbons continued to run 0. I've done the smell test twice. It smells just like a dryer. I mean, it smells clean as a whistle.
Yeah. And when you got up on there, I imagine in the beginning there it was it's a diesel. There, it's gonna smell.
Yeah, it smells when we first started to run it, but I didn't apply the technology until actually I got you online, and the vehicle had been running for probably an hour.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so we just didn't start this. We had prepped this over an hour ago, and the vehicle has been running ever since then. Okay.
I'm on page 10 here with you. All right. Well, right where we should be then. You got a solid baseline if you've had it run that long. You had a chance to run the vehicle. You think you've been driving for about 10 minutes or so? Since I've been talking.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're back I'm on an audio call, so I'm not on the field with the video right now. Then I guess just Bluetooth this up. Linda, are you taking this?
Yes.
Oh, awesome! Good. We'll record this, and Doug. Then the contest that we have going on right now, all of our tests and all of our videos and all of our demos that we're doing out there that we're videoing, we're giving everybody. We're giving them out 10 of our field chips. That's $250. That's $2,500 in thank you products that we're giving out to peeps there. So, way to go. Well, if you're a mechanic doing all this, is this like for a trucking company or for a construction, or what are you guys doing out there, Rusty?
We've actually got right now 4 contracts on I-35, 47 miles of road we're building.
This blacktop?
Concrete.
Oh, you guys are doing concrete on it. Okay. Well, awesome. All right. Now this is where I'm really going to get your attention. Not only we're gonna increase the get rid of that toxic smell and increase the efficiency and power, but what we're going to start to do, we're going to get your vehicle, and are you guys being sweated down there in Texas for the T4 compliancy, those expensive engines?
Do what now?
you got to have, like in some states, well, it's coming down the pike here. What they're doing is you got to have the T4 compliant diesel motors for heavy duty equipment.
Oh, yeah. Tier 4, yes.
Yeah, T4,
Yeah,
T4, yeah. And those things are not cheap. Now, what's awesome about our technology is that we'll get you the carbon allowances that on those vehicles are worth about $4,000 annual for the next 5 years. That's 20,000 in carbon allowances that your vehicles each will qualify for. And our technology runs, well, depending on the size of the tank. You guys got a lot of tanks that are over 75 gallons?
On equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are looking at about, close to about, well, we'll give you a discount on a large volume like that, but you're looking in the neighborhood of around $800 to $1,000 per, and then getting back 20,000 in carbon allowances over the next 5 years while you be compliant. We got the hottest ticket in the world. Basically, what I just said is we're selling $20,000 bricks of gold for $800. It's unheard of in the industry. When we had this thing tested at the EPA facility in California, they had never seen anything in 30 years break the 4% mark. It took me 5 minutes, and I dropped it 38-40% in 5 minutes. They were beside themselves.
That's a big difference. I mean, if you can drop the diesel consumption 30%, let's just take, we just sold our D11, but it held 450 gallons.
Yeah.
And it would use that in a day.
Oh, easy.
And that was just one tractor.
Yeah.
We've got approximately, I'm just going to throw a number out there because I don't know exactly. I'm a mechanic. I'm not the boss. I was at the last company, but when it went bankrupt, I said, screw that. I just want to work on this stuff.
That's right.
And we've got over 300 pieces of equipment just here in Central Texas alone.
Yeah, you guys are heavy duty operation down there. Wow. Okay, so we got 4,000 times 300. Is my math right on this one? That is 1.2 million a year in carbon allowances.
That would be pretty cool.
Is that number right? 4,000 times 300.
Times 300?
So you got 1, 2, yeah, that's one. That's 1 point. We'll get you guys $1 million a year in carbon allowances for your company.
I think they might like that. I might actually be able to sell it to them for that.
Douglas, it sounds like you're going to be Rusty's your best friend.
The problem is the headquarters of the company is in Louisiana, and they're a little they're a little backwoods.
Well, okay, but even the slow kids in the class.
They see in green, so they understand that.
Right. Yeah, no, even the slow kids in the class will be able to figure this one out. If you graduated with a C, I think if you got through school at D-, you're going to understand this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, the good thing is if you can get in good with my bosses through our company, our parent company is nationwide. It's like the third largest in the country.
Well, and those are the kind of volumes that, in companies that we've been out here testing I've been up here in Boston for about the last year. And the oldest, largest heavy equipment transportation company, they went through summer diesel, winter diesel. They've done everything that one can put up against us, and they're beside themselves. I mean, they're just sitting here going, "Holy crap! We're seeing an average of about 28% increase in fuel economy. All of the numbers are below, and these are older trucks. All of the numbers are below what the Tier 4 brand new motors are putting out. None of their trucks have DEF fluids. Every truck that we have tested out there that does have DEF fluid, after 10,000 miles, we've seen those numbers higher than the trucks without the DEF fluid. There's a little college up in down the street here where I live in Cambridge. It's called MIT. You ever heard of it? They ran the John Deere skid loaders for the snow removals and the what is it? Escape Ford Escape for the security trucks. The Ford Escapes are coming in at 24% across the board average in fuel economy, and the John Deere's and the which are diesels and the unleads only after about 2.5 weeks. Well, we don't know, somewhere in between that 2.5 weeks from when we did our initial baseline. We came back 2.5 weeks later, and they were all blowing zero. Yeah. And then let's see, we got a large construction company up here, a large food company, and these are all our pilot programs here. Wellesley College, we did those down the street. And then Jason's family, they on one side they run Harley Davidson dealerships out there, and on his dad's side he paints like all the big trucks, all the fire trucks, and all the big semis. Like if they want to have all the trucks blue or whatever, he does auto painting, truck body painting for them. So he opened up. His last 35 years, he's been, a business up there. He just went through his client list. Jason went down the phone and they were like, "Oh, well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, come on over. Let's do some tests." So we're just compiling a massive amount of data from all these companies, and I mean, sure, they look at us weird when we get there. But all we see is smiles and handshakes when we're ready to leave. So we know we're doing something right.
No. Hold on just a second. Right back on my foot, right there. Look at me. Right there. Look up. I'm sorry. I was having to show guys at the front. I have another question for you.
Please, that's what I love to do.
Tier 4 engines.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be clean, right?
Well, not. 100,000, they better be.
But they're not clean.
I concur.
They're not clean. I can take an old manual fuel injection engine, adjust the air ratio, and make it cleaner than these new ones.
I concur. Let me tell you, I was out, there's a big they're probably the largest, in fact he is. He's the single largest heavy equipment owner in the world.
Who is that?
Yeah, he's out, my gosh, I forgot his name. He's out of California, out in Ojai.
All right.
And it's something machinery. Damn, I can't remember him. He's the one that did the large dam down there in Brazil. Right now they're doing that contract over in China, that underground tunnel.
Right.
And he owns over 16,000 pieces of heavy equipment worldwide. Oh, that's the name of them. Worldwide Machinery. They're out of Ojai, California. And so I was out there with the owner. We were sitting out, and he had a couple of payloaders. He had some payloaders. We had a D9, and then he had an old. And we were doing the before and after test, and I was looking over some of his equipment, and I said, "Hey, what's that old John Deere over there?" And he says, "Well, you know, that's a 1976 John Deere." I said, "Well, I want to do a couple of vehicles. Let me get that old guy over there fired up. Let me get that 2004, the 2009, and let me get that brand new T4." So we did 4 vehicles that day, engines that day, and you know what? The 1976 John Deere had the lowest baseline.
I believe that. The old engines were good.
And I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm going to myself, I go, okay, we need to open up the schematics at the John Deere factory back in the mid-'70s, and we need to start building engines the way they did, because their numbers are lower than what the T4 compliant brand new one is.
Well, the problem is not while it's running like that. The problem with those engines is when you get them under a load, the fuel turns up, and that's when it comes where it's not compliant. Does that make sense?
We tested these under load, yeah. Yeah, we tested them.
Y'all actually ran them. Y'all actually ran them and pulled loads with them?
Oh, yeah. We had well, it's like Doug's here. He's got the portable gas analyzer. We had them, they're epoxies, but we stacked them up there. I'll have Doug show you the video on that when we were pulling away. And, we had our equipment on there. We're going down under loads, and I'm telling you, here's an engine that's like 30 years old, and it's out. Its numbers on the baseline were lower than the engine that was 2 years, 8 years, and 10 years old. It only took us about. We got our baselines. We chipped them all up. Then we just left the engines going, and we all broke off to lunch. We came back about an hour and a half later, and we retested them, and holy cow, here we are. We're below completely compliant. We qualify for carbon allowances across the board. So I'm telling you, there's nobody out there that comes near what we've done in reduction in toxin. No one, not close anywhere.
Well, cool. And like I said, if this works, I will call my boss. I'll call him next week.
Yeah, no, we're excited to start fighting. Sounds like looks like I'll be leaving Boston, going down next week down to Arkansas, and we'll start a pilot program there. You got 300 vehicles, 30. Give us 5 vehicles to test. Give us 1% of their trust. We'll earn the other 99% easily. The reason I asked them about that is you guys got that much equipment. That tells me that you got a lot of employees, and we'll get your everyone's everyday the family vehicles. We'll get them carbon allowance stuff. We'll save this company and the employees tremendous dollar.
So this carbon allowance, you can do it on your personal taxes too.
Yeah, you know what? I'll get your lawnmower. Okay. I'll help you get your lawnmower. You got any? How many cars you got at the house? You got any boats, lawnmowers, Hell, go buy some go-karts. We'll, I got to get them done too for you.
I got 3 vehicles and 2 motorcycles.
Hey, what's the meeting?
What you got?
What's the meeting ID before you tell him that? What's the meeting ID number?
It's 148-956-3505.
All right, I've got it.
The camera's up, screen up on screen there, Linda, and you're recording all this, yeah?
Yes, we don't have any numbers at the moment because the fellows went out to take a ride.
Right, but I mean, okay, but I mean, I'm not there to see the screen is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll hold it back up and then we'll have the numbers on the screen again.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we just did I'm sorry, normally I'd be in on regular call, but they had a storm here last night, so there's nothing. Nobody's got no. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a construction company. Who knows? Maybe a pole got hit. But yeah, nobody up here in our little lake house up here. Well, nobody has any. No one has internet.
Well, I don't know if the Ring Central is not allowing me to check in for video. I'm talking to you on the phone, and it's not allowing me to come through. So
yeah. What?
it will not let me join in video.
How do you check? Do you just open up Ring Central and put in a number that way?
Matter of fact, I have went both ways. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go back. Now go through Ring Central. I couldn't go through your site or my site. It wouldn't come up.
No, I didn't have. No, I got it locked. Nothing's up right now because.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm in.
I'm getting the number. Just go right into Ring Central.
Okay. What's the number? I'm in through Ring Central now. 148.
148-956.
956.
3505.
No. What? No.
Give me his damn paper and I'll write it down. Tell me one more time. 148.
148-956-3505.
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me today's a really special treat? We got Linda on the cam?
This meeting has been.
Yeah, keep it on the cam.
I'm multitasking, so I've been back and forth from the desk.
Hey, Thunder, you got to unlock.
Linda, it's your first video.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, Thunder, you have to unlock it for me to get in through Ring Central, too.
Oh, that's, Linda got to hit the, I guess unlock the meeting. Probably got, that's why you couldn't get in. She was locked down.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through it now. Okay, it's unlocked, Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah, we run this network, pretty much, 24/7, but sometimes on the weekends and on Sundays, we shut her down. That's really about the only time we give it a break.
Well, now I locked the meeting off so no one interrupted this demonstration.
Right.
Got it now?
Yep.
All right. I'm getting hungry.
You can go eat.
Huh?
You can go eat. All right. We're back live with our numbers. As you can see, we have dropped our nitrous oxide. Our baseline number was between 76. Our average number was 84. We have dropped down to 11 parts per million.
Now,
Now it's at 9 parts per million, 8.
are we in the single digits?
We're in single digit midgets, baby. We made it.
I love the midgets.
We made it.
That was still dropping.
7.
And the machine has been hooked up to the truck for the last 10 minutes. This truck has not stopped running since we started the test over an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Beautiful, Douglas. Great job.
So what we're going to do?
I think you're going to be Rusty's new best friend, hearing about all of his company's business connections and all.
Oh,
I'm Rusty's best friend. You kidding me? I love him already. He's a mechanic. They do exactly. He knows exactly what we're talking about. They got plenty of equipment over there. This is a perfect pilot.
The numbers are extraordinary. That's a 95% drop.
Yeah, well, let's see. We're at you were at 80. You were at 80, and you're down to 8. So yeah, there's 9. Yeah, right there, 9% up.
80%, man.
Oh, we're not going to argue over. Oh yeah, we are. we went from averaging 84. We're down to 9, 8, and we're averaging out at 8.11 on our nitrous oxide. We're continuously running 0 on our hydrocarbons. Our carbon dioxide running 0.1. Our carbon dioxide is running at 0.
Crazy.
Our oxygen level has actually went up.
Do you have a special button you mashed on that machine?
Well, you think we got a magic button that we mashed on the machine?
Yeah. Now one would think, and that's when I rely more on the senses myself. Here's a question I got. What's the RPM doing on the vehicle compared to where it normally sits? Did you get the baseline RPM rating?
Yeah, the RPMs are running about 650, 700. They're running about 600 now. 600 somewhere around there, 700.
They're below. They're between about 550 or 6.
About 550 or 6. So we dropped 100 points on our RPM.
Now, do you got a special button on that dash there to get those RPMs to go down there? Hey, Rusty, you're a real true champion, just like Doug. You guys live in the same neighborhood. It makes sense. Great job. You guys are all champions down there.
Congratulations, because you now make sure you have your address to Douglas, because you're going to be receiving 10 free fuel devices. Yeah. In fact, I'll give you a 50-50 right now. I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you 5 of our regular chips at 250, and I'm going to send you guys. I'm going to send you guys, well, 5's an odd number because, well, yeah, no, some tanks only have 1. I'm going to send you 5 of our $500 larger. That wasn't part of the contest.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, come on, this guy's, we want to do this. We want to get how it's going. So that's 5 times. There's 25, and well, there's 4750. I'm going to send you guys out in Exotic here first thing in the morning. Good. Thank you so incredibly much.
Share with me, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to call next week. I will call my boss. Yeah. I'm not going to talk to my boss here. I'm going to talk to the big boss.
Right.
And I'll try. I'll let y'all know when I find out.
Yeah, you know what? Here's what you tell your big boss next week. You tell him, and I'm going to tell him right now. Hey, brother, what you just seen and heard live on this video that we have on YouTube. Show him the YouTube here. Tell him to watch it. We'll show you how. We'll give you the link. I'm telling you, sir, right now, what you just saw is live and real, and now we want to do it here for your vehicle. So, hey, this is Thunder signing off. Linda, awesome. Doug, love you. You're a champion, brother. You guys be good.
It was Rusty. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job.
All right, now. Talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Hurt me after that. Oh, hold on. Oh, you're going to get both of them.